A rapid-fire news profile. Christoff Barrenger. Christoff's early life is somewhat of a mystery. He was discovered in the broom closet of the Westcott House at Cambridge University in the summer of 1996. The 16-year-old Barrenger was unconscious and had amnesia that he would never recover from. I was employed eventually by the university and given room and board and classes in exchange for cooperating in, medical experiments. At 21, I graduated with honors from the Pet Psychology School Annex of Cambridge. On graduation day, I would be struck by blue ice from an outbound British air flight and fall into a coma that would last for 3 years. In that time, members of the nursing staff would play recorded classes on learning languages, astrophysics, and midwifery. One nurse, Gabby McFlabby, obtained a marriage license and filled it out as his spouse without his consent. However, due to the current laws in the UK and the Church of England's laws, the wedding could not be annulled after she had produced a 4-hour tape of them consummating the wedding. Upon my awakening in 2004, I spoke 9 dead languages that were totally useless, and I could recite the progression of all the solar systems in our galaxy. Yet I had forgotten all the knowledge from my real degree course of studies. Gabby McFlabby Barrenger agreed to hit him over the head until he slipped into another coma, and then played more course material to catch him up. 9 weeks later, he would be awakened and in full possession of all his memories, including that he was the sole heir to the Count Barrenger fortune. My parents, the Count and Countess Barrenger of Istanbul, had died in a hot air balloon accident when taking a tour of the Cambridge area. I had fallen out of the balloon and was assumed dead. Christoff would later separate from Gabby and return to Turkey to claim his rightful place in their royal palace. Yet once again, fate would intervene. He had chosen to return to Turkey via a hot air balloon, and it would be taken off course by a freak hurricane and splashed down on the shores of Greenland. I was airlifted to the hospital in New York, and a surgery was performed to fix a minor brain bleed that had been there since the very first balloon incident when I was a young man, and that had been the issue with my memory the entire time. The Turkish government agreed to help him become a U.S. citizen and transfer his wealth to a bank in New York. Yet again, fate, or bad luck, would play a course in Christoff's life. I had the account handled and all of my investments handled by a bond representative from Goldman Sachs, and in the crash of 2008, I ended up losing all $198 million. Left penniless, he would find himself doing radio pet psychology on an AM radio station in Los Angeles. Beginning in 2012, would mark a stream of successful endeavors by Barrenger. He was tapped to be the Obama dog therapist, and then acted as the official therapist for both Melania and Barron Trump, because no one could call them human. In 2022, I opened up the Free Mind of the Dog Sanitarium for Insane Animals and Mad Cows in Texas. Unfortunately, due to COVID and the lack of any substantial business acumen on my part, I again lost every penny I'd worked so hard for. Then, in 2024, he was arrested for trying to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge by a San Francisco police officer that would become the PA for the BCN network chief. A few weeks before the launch of BCN's rapid-fire news program, Barrenger would see 3 shamans and have a long-time Catholic priest perform an exorcism to try and remove his bad luck. Over the next 3 months, he would be unlawfully deported, sent into the future and trapped there while creating a made clone war and serving as Al Gore's best man, then launched into space, crash-landed in the Pacific, and became a hostage king, only to endure unspeakable things to return to his home at Rapid Fire News. And we are glad to have him here, because this bundle of never-ending poor luck and great ratings-generating mess that he is with us every single day. It's been a long, strange trip, but I'm still here and ready to report the news. However, by all accounts, I should be wrapped in bubble wrap every day, just in case. This has been a Rapid Fire News Crew Profile.